So, I want to first off welcome everyone for coming and thank you for attending this video. Thank you. For my returning subscribers, welcome. And for those who are new here, welcome. For those who don't know me, I'm Tiara, aka TT, and I just want to welcome you to the Tiara Grayson channel. It's nothing, nothing major. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves, living life, giving praise and thanks to the Most High for, giving you the ability to even watch this video. Because if you are capable of watching this video, you don't realize how blessed you are. Like, there's a lot of people whose eyes did not open this morning, who lost their lives. They done fell sick, lost use to their arms. They're physically impaired. So you're doing 100% better than you could, and that in itself is a lot to be thankful for, and even if you are physically impaired, you have life. Like, if you have breath in your body, that is enough in all itself to give God thanks and to just be, happy and thankful and grateful. I just had to get that out the way. I'm in a really good mood, and I thank God for shining this beautiful light on me. Y'all see it shining. I'm sitting in the parking lot of my school, Rochester Institute of Technology, RIT. Just got out of class, and I decided to give you guys a video that I've been sitting on for a while, and it's something that's been sitting in my mind. And the question I have is, do you think that, and this is in a general context, but do you think that men has a say in within abortions? Now, I'm gonna give you my opinion first. On my opinion, I feel that initially in a relationship in general, I feel that when you form a relationship, you never know what goes on in the mind and the heart of another person. You know what I'm saying? And you can be in that relationship with the intentions of being with them for 30 days. Or you can be in that relationship with the intentions of being with that person for the rest of your life. While your other person, your significant other, they could, have the same mindset. They could have came into this relationship with, the thought, like, I'm gonna just be in this for 30 days, or I'm gonna be in this forever. And then there's all these different other thought processes too, where there's people who literally don't want to have kids, and there's people who do want to have kids, whether or not they're capable because they're barren, or just they're incapable of producing. People have decisions, and we need to take this into consideration prior to entering any relationship. Because if you are one of those people who want kids or don't want kids, and you get in a relationship with somebody that wants the opposite of what you want, that could cause some issues. So me personally, I feel that at the beginning of any relationship, prior to any relationship starting off, you should put out there what your expectations are. I would like this relationship to go for, 3, 5, 10 years into life. Or, I'm not really interested in long-term relationships. I don't mind being in this for a couple of months. Bring that up front. If you want kids in the future, let it be known. Let it be known. Because in all dynamics of relationships, the birth of children is possible. It doesn't matter if you're in a same-sex relation or if you're in opposing sex relations. Children is possible. You see what I'm saying? But it's something that you have to discuss. Now, the only difference between the two is that when you're in a heterosexual relationship, you are at a higher risk of creating children. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? So male or female, y'all, you're gonna have sex, and it doesn't matter if you use protection, if you don't use protection. There is always the risk of conceiving a child and spreading STDs. So we have to keep that in mind. And with that in mind, you have to remember, I may be that man or woman that does not want kids, and I'm in a relationship with a person that may or may not want kids. However, I need to consider, okay, if I have sex with them unprotected, I'm definitely increasing the chances that I, transmit an STD or receive an STD or get pregnant or get someone pregnant, and vice versa. And so when you have all this in your mindset, when you go out there seeking whomever it is that you want to get in a relationship with, whether it's a man, a woman, doesn't matter. Someone that identifies as both, someone that identifies as neither. When you get into a relationship, you have that, okay, these are the stuff that I need to get into. This is stuff that I need to talk about. Because I think it's crazy when people get into relationships, they don't, specify whether or not they want kids or anything like that. They get in a relationship, somebody gets pregnant, and then whether it's the man or the woman, because you can have the woman that's pregnant and you can have the man saying, hey, we need to abort this. And the girl's like, hold on. The lady's like, I don't want an abortion. I made the bed, I'm going to lie down in it type thing. And it could be the opposite, where the woman is pregnant and she doesn't want the child and the guy wants to keep the child. In the same process, you know what I'm saying? So when you bring this up, I feel like bringing this stuff up prior to getting into a relationship, you're eliminating a lot of stuff. Now, going further into it, when it talks about say, now when I say man having say, I feel, yes, a man does have a say because you are going 50-50 on a baby. However, I feel like you having say comes into play after you made it known what your expectations are within that relationship. Because at the end of the day, the person that is carrying the child, which in this society, the only person that is capable of doing that is women or females. So in this situation, females, that is our body. You know what I'm saying? That's the female's body. She has the option to say, I want to keep the baby or not. People, they try to make it, and it gets messy when you look into whether you're married or you're dating. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it simple. This is my opinion. I don't care whether you're married, dating, single, asexual. It's your body. That is your body. And what you decide to do with your body is what you decide to do with your body. You should have full autonomy over your body, just like the next person. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have any say over, as a woman, you don't have any say over the male's, ejaculation. Like you got the friction going, that body, 9 times out of 10, that body is going to produce testosterone. You can't be like, hold on, dude, we can have sex raw, we can raw dog it. However, you can't let no sperm out of your penis. All right, no sperm can come out of there. How, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna? You supposed to hold it like you hold your breath? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have full autonomy over our bodies, and so I feel like when it comes to a woman, that sperm to an egg is gonna make babies. That's how the body goes. So you should do everything in your power to prevent that and to specify beforehand, hey, if you get pregnant, I want to keep it. So if she's like, well, if I get pregnant, I don't want to keep it, y'all already have that out of the way before sex comes into play. You see what I'm saying? But you have these people that think that men have a say. It's a 50-50 when it comes to abortion. And I don't think it's 50-50 when it comes to an abortion. I just don't. Because at the end of the day, a man can go into a clinic or whatever, and he can get a vasectomy. He does not need his wife's, permission, which, yes, it's nice, to include your spouse, to talk to him, so there's that feeling of inclusion. However, it's your body. And it's the same thing with a woman. If a woman decides to go and tie her tubes, she can do that. That's her body. Now, she can make you feel included by saying, hey, I don't want any kids. Where are you staying with this? That's her choice. Autonomy gives her the choice to say, I want to include you on my decision in regards to my body. That's how I feel that this process works. I feel that nobody has any say over another person unless, if it's in situations of like child to parent where you're a minor and you're pregnant, situations are different. It requires, you to get signatures of your parents, but there's nothing requiring signatures of your spouse or your baby father or your mother, your baby mother, or nothing like that. There's no requirements, and there shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, this isn't the 40s. This isn't the 1800s, the 70s. This ain't way back when, where women were property of the men. Where the children, the wives were on equal planes as that man's house, his mother freaking car. You know what I'm saying? That is actual property. These are humans. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. I feel like that opposing person has a say in regards to abortions when that person includes you, because I just feel like that we should have autonomy over our own bodies. I should have the opportunity to choose whether or not I want to include you on my life decisions, whether it's to abort or to tie my tubes. I shouldn't have to come to you for permission, and just because you say no doesn't mean it shouldn't do. It shouldn't get done, because I'm your spouse and I come to you and say, hey, I don't want any more kids, I want to get my tubes tied, or hey, I don't want this child that I'm pregnant with, I want an abortion. How do you feel? And you say no. Don't think just because you say no that it shouldn't happen. It's like they did you one by including you. They got your opinion. Okay, he says no. Well, all right. Or she says no. Okay. Or him, she. However you identify. Or neither. But that's all it is. It's literally just including you. That's how I feel. So in the comments, if you want to, leave in the comments, let me know your opinions. How do you feel about abortions? Do you feel that the one that is not carrying the baby should have equal amount of say, or more say, however you want to put it? Let me know. You see where I stand. I feel like that everything should be brought out from the moment before the relationship consummate itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, before y'all even go, and the moment you look, you like, shorty bad, gotta go talk to that one, and you go handle your business. As you doing, you go, hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. You exchange, well, how do you feel about kids? It's awkward to bring up, I'm telling you. But ain't nothing more awkward than later down the road, you pop up with a baby, and now you like, damn, I'm not ready for a kid. Damn, I'm not ready to ask him or her what they want to do. Damn, I want to abort it, but damn, like, that is worse than the awkwardness of saying, hey, do you want kids in the future if this goes somewhere? I love y'all. Be safe. Make sure you send one up to the Most High for opening your eyeballs if you watch this video. God bless you. Take care.